What's going on, guys? It's that photo guy Drew. Today I'm going to be showing you how I like to sharpen my videos using Apple's Motion and Final Cut Pro. Let's get into it. So you just finished editing your video. You color grade it. The next step, sharpen it. That's the biggest mistake that I see people make, is that they don't sharpen their videos, and it makes a world of a difference. Final Cut Pro has a built-in sharpener, but it's not the best. The better option is using the Unsharp Mask. But in order to do that, you need to use Apple's Motion. You create a preset in Apple's Motion and you can bring that into Final Cut. And that's what I'm going to show you what to do today. All right, guys, so we're going to start off with jumping into Motion here. And we're going to go in here just to create the preset. Once you create presets, you don't need to go back into Motion. So if you're not familiar with this, don't worry. This is going to be a couple-step process. We'll start off with the Final Cut effect. We'll leave the settings as is and go straight to Open. Once this loads up, under the library, we want to go to Filters. We'll go all the way down to Unsharp Mask. And then we'll drag this over to the effect source. From there, we'll go to the inspector, and here are all the settings for the Unsharp Mask. So the great thing about the Unsharp Mask is it looks for contrast to sharpen those areas. It tries to find specifically where edges are, whereas the default sharpening tool in Final Cut will just sharpen the entire image. So the radius is the amount that it's going to be sharpening from those areas of contrast. I put this usually around 4 or 5. The amount is how much it's going to be sharpening. 1 is fine, we'll start with that. And then the threshold is how much it's going to sharpen in lower contrast areas. This is a very sensitive setting. I would say leave it very low at 0.01 or 0.02. Again, these settings are what I like and what I prefer. I would suggest coming here and trying different settings out, see what works for you. Once we do this, we're going to go up to File, and we're going to go to Save. So we'll name this Unsharp Mask 1.0 for the amount. And then the category, we want to create a new category called Unsharp Mask and create. And we'll publish this. And there we go. We're done in Motion. So we'll quit out of Motion and then head over to Final Cut. Now I have a project set up already, and I already have a clip added into the timeline. So I'm going to select this clip. I'm going to go over to the projects browser, which is also Command 5. And you can scroll down, look for Unsharp Mask, and here we have it. So you can just double click this or drag and drop right on top of the clip. And we can see in the inspector, we added the Unsharp Mask. And we could see the before and after. It might be a very subtle difference. YouTube compresses these videos, so you may not notice it too much here, but it will give that professional edge and a nice crisp look. You can see it in the hairs there. Now the unfortunate thing is, since we made this in Motion and not in Final Cut, we can't change any of the settings. I would recommend going back and creating a couple more presets, maybe a 1.0, a 0.5. Have a couple different ones so you could sharpen each clip however much you need. That's pretty much it. So let's take a look at some of the before and afters. Cue cinematic music. And there you have it. That's how I like to sharpen my videos. It's a little bit of a process to get it set up, but once you have the preset set, you're good to go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below. As always, keep doing your visual push-ups and create every single day. Till next time, peace.